Namaskar. A brand new job vacancy has just been announced, and in today's video, I'll be sharing all the important details: eligibility, how to apply, and last date, so stay tuned. Vacancy details. Vacancy number 250506281224. Post: Specialist Grade 3, General Medicine. Classification: Ministry Administration, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Department Office, Department of Health and Family Welfare. Organization: Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Number of posts and reservation: UR, EWS, OBC, SC, Cent, PwBD. Total: 9, 1, 11, 4, 1, 1, 26. PwBD reservation details. PwBD type. PwBD category. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. OL1 leg affected, R or L. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. OA1 arm affected, R or L. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. LC leprosy cured. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. DW dwarfism. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. AAV acid attack victims. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. SD spinal deformity, without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. Locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy cured, dwarfism, acid attack victims, muscular dystrophy, spinal deformity and spinal injury without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. PSI spinal injury, without any associated neurological limb dysfunction. Post description. Pay scale. Level 11 in the pay matrix, hours 67,700-2,08,700- plus NPA. Age not exceeding 40 years as on normal closing date. Not exceeding 45 years for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes candidates in respect of the vacancies reserved for them. Not exceeding 43 years for other backward classes candidates in respect of the vacancies reserved for them. Note relaxable for regularly appointed Central U.T government servant up to 5 years as per instructions orders issued by Govt of India from time to time. For age concession applicable to some other categories of applicants, please see relevant paras of the instructions and additional information to candidates for recruitment by selection. Essential qualification, S. A. Educational. I. A recognized MBBS degree qualification included in the first schedule or second schedule or part 2 of the third schedule, other than licentiate qualifications, to the Indian Medical Council Act, 1956, 102 of 1956. Holders of educational qualifications included in Part 2 of the third schedule should also fulfill the conditions specified in subsection 3 of Section 13 of the Indian Medical Council Act, 1956, 102 of 1956. 2. Postgraduate degree or diploma in the concerned specialty or superspecialty mentioned in Section A or Section B in Schedule 6 of CHS Amendment Rules 2019, i.e., Doctor of Medicine, Medicine, Doctor of Medicine, General Medicine, Diplomate National Board, Medicine General Medicine. B. Experience. I. 3 years experience in the concerned specialty or superspecialty after obtaining the first postgraduate degree or 5 years experience after obtaining the postgraduate diploma. Note 1. Any postgraduate degree or diploma awarded by any Indian universities, included in or excluded from the Schedules to Indian Medical Council Act, 1956, 102 of 1956, consequent to recognition granted or withdrawn by Government of India as per provisions of the said Act shall be deemed to have been included or excluded accordingly from the Schedule 6. Note 2. The postgraduate medical qualifications awarded by Indian universities must have been included in the schedules to the Indian Medical Council Act, 1956, 102 of 1956, for the purpose of Schedule 6. Note 3. The controlling authority may, in consultation with the Commission, include any medical qualification in Part A, Part B, Part C or Part D of Schedule. Note 4. DNB qualification is subject to the provisions of the requirement prescribed in Minimum Qualifications for Teachers in Medical Institution, Amendment, Regulation 2012, Amendment Notification No. MCI 12, 2, 2010 made. MISC dated 11th June 2012 or as amended from time to time. Note 5. The qualifications are relaxable at the discretion of the UPSC, for reasons to be recorded in writing, in the case of candidates otherwise well qualified. Note 6. Doctorate of Medicine, DM, or Magister Chirurgy, MCH, qualification of 3 years duration shall be counted towards requirement of teaching experience. Note 7. Doctorate of Medicine, DM, or Magister Chirurgy, M.Ch, of 5 years duration shall be taken as 3 years for completion of postgraduate degree and the last 2 years of the said Doctorate of Medicine, DM, or Magister Chirurgy, M.Ch, shall be counted towards requirement of teaching experience. Note 8. The qualification, S, regarding experience are relaxable at the discretion of the UPSC, for reasons to be recorded in writing in the case of candidates belonging to scheduled castes or scheduled tribes if at any stage of selection the UPSC is of the opinion that sufficient number of candidates from these communities possessing the requisite experience are not likely to be available to fill up the vacancies reserved for them. Desirable qualification, S. Duty, Is. 1. To conduct and guide research work in the specialty. 2. To render patient care in the specialty. 3. Any other duties that may be assigned by the authorities from time to time. Probation. 1 year. Headquarters. A&N Islands, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, WB, UP, Telangana, Karnataka and Gujarat. However, The officers appointed to the service shall be liable to serve anywhere in India. Other details. Group A. Central Health Service, Non-Teaching Specialist Subcadre of CHS. All the vacancies are permanent. Any other conditions? The other conditions of service as laid down in the CHS Rules, 2014, and other rules in force from time in particular. A. Private practice of any kind whatsoever shall not be allowed, including any consultation and laboratory practice. B. The candidate selected will, if so required, shall be liable to serve in any defense service or post connected with the defense of India, for a period not less than 4 years, including the period spent in training, if any, provided that such officer shall not a. be required to serve as aforesaid after the expiry of 10 years from the date of appointment or from the date of joining the service, b. ordinarily be required to serve as aforesaid after attaining the age of 45 years. C. All the vacancies are permanent. But the vacancies are filled on temporary basis and the appointees are confirmed made permanent on satisfactorily completion of period of probation. Apply online. Link to apply online is provided in the description of this video. Notification. Link of notification is provided in the description of this video. निर्धारित अंतिम तिथि prescribed last date 12062025. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Namaskar.